Good evening, folks. Jason Mink here for Old Guys Who Like Old Comics. And today we're just going to do a quick video. We received a mysterious package in the mail. This package is from John Bishop. Excitingly enough, it's from London, England. This is our first international mail. Let's have a sip of our sparkling beverage and get to it. I see that a message has occurred on my computer machine over there. But what you and I have right now, see, there's two now. And it's not that I'm that incredibly popular, it's just that the second I start doing this, of course that's when it's going to happen. But what you and I have here, more important than that. So I'm going to have a sip of my sparkling beverage. And an expertly wrapped package this is, for certain, but but we have broken through. So we will discreetly slide these items out, toss the package to the floor. First off, we have, now these packages, interestingly, issue of Fantastic. It truly is fantastic. We have X-Men v. the Mimic. And, well, let me tell you, the colors on this thing are sensational. I really love the quality of books from this time period. It just really pops, really grabs you. Make it a point to, and there's actually something else in this bag as well. I am also a double bagger. So, first of all, we will set that down there. Take a look at the back cover. You cannot beat that. It is the love triangle to define all love triangles. We shall set that on the floor briefly. And what do we have here? We have a copy of the Beano. You may have heard a lot about the Beano if you're an American, but may have never been lucky enough to hold a copy in your hands. That's me. I've never actually had one of these, so it's exciting. Right off the bat, Dennis the Menace, which is interesting because here in America, Dennis the Menace is a tow-headed young blonde boy, tenacious, freckled sort, whereas this Dennis looks to be a bit more of a brunette. But the Beano. Win a Dennis jersey. I'll make it a point to check that out. What do we have here? Yes. Best of 2000 AD. Looking forward to tucking into this as well. Familiar with the creators, but not the actual book so much. Pretty excited to get a look at this. Some more 2000 AD, and these are printed in a tabloid style, I believe is the terminology, on a slightly lighter paper, sort of paper that you would get a newspaper or something on. Check that out. Hypercop. And I am quite hyped to receive such a fantastic package. Dude, check this out. Love this. This is fantastic. Has a very Fletcher Hanks kind of vibe to it, if you will. That is epic. Now, these are interesting. They got the color covers and some black and white interiors. I know that sometimes they'll be like color centerfold. Dan Dare rates. Place that on the floor there. Oh wow. A hardback. Now that would explain why this package was so outrageously expensive. Thank you, John. I was struck by the postage in the corner and I thought, wow, It's quite the investment. So I figured we'd give it back here on our first video for the Old Guys Who Like Old Comics Network. First one featuring me personally in front of you, a camera, and ideally people behind that in front of a computer screen or telephone watching these antics. But yes, a fantastic hardback, 1985. And we'll actually make it a point to look at this in the future specifically. We'll do a Old Guys Who Like Old Comics spotlight on that. Finally, we have the Doctor Strange comic right here. What's very cool about that is it's a 12p edition. I do not have any of these, actually, as far as these overseas editions. From what I understand, they're pretty much the same, other than the price, but I'll make it a point to check my copy and do a little comparison. It's like conveniently on the floor there. I think in the future we're going to get an Old Guys Who Like Old Comics tabletop and place it right here. We also have another awesome Defenders. Defenders 49. I've been picking these up over time as a kid. I enjoyed the Defenders, but it was kind of hard to lock into them. You know, it always seemed like something different was happening. But always enjoyed the Hulk and the offbeat nature of Marvel books from the 1970s makes this a must read. Very excited to check this out. An early appearance of Moon Knight. And then there are a few goodies tucked at the bottom of the bag as well. Oh!
And John says,
"Hey Jason, thanks for creating an awesome group. I love seeing all the posts from fellow old guys. I hope there's something of interest in this lot. Feel free to pass on anything if you like. Keep on rockin'."
Set this guy right there for now. Beautiful piece of work, thank you very much. And at the very bottom we have a few epic Batman the movie cards. Talked about these in the past. I have a funny story about the Batman Lives card. Carry it in my wallet, never leave the home without it. You never know when you're going to need it. And these are great. They actually feature some really wonderful photography, little scenes that are in the movie but may not have been shot from that angle. And man alive, they're minty too. It's like fresh out of the package. I can almost smell the gum. Thank you very much, John. I truly appreciate it. And thank you for watching. I'm Jason Mink for the Old Guys Who Like Old Comics Network. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.